Welcome back. Gujarat rights activist Teesta Setalwad has got some relief from the Bombay High Court that has in fact extended her interim relief and protection from arrest for another 2 weeks. Remember, earlier today, a special CBI court in Mumbai had rejected Teesta Setalwad's anticipatory bail plea after the CBI had filed an FIR against her and her husband for alleged violation of Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, or FCRA. In fact, it wasn't clear though whether the CBI was going to go ahead and arrest her after her anticipatory bail plea was rejected earlier today, but now she has got extended protection from arrest from the Bombay High Court, at least for the next 2 weeks. All right, and tracking that story for us is my colleague Saurabh Gupta, who joins us on the phone line. Saurabh, further relief for Teesta Setalwad for another 2 weeks?
That's right. The Bombay High Court has granted her interim relief, extended her interim relief for for 2 weeks, saying that Teesta Setalwad has to appear before the CBI on 4 days for 4 hours each to cooperate with the investigations. Also, the court did not find substance in the CBI's argument that the offence was of a serious nature and the economy could be affected. Teesta Setalwad's lawyer, senior counsel Mihir Desai, argued that she had been cooperating with the investigating agency and that this was related to an FCRA violation that involved receiving funds from Ford Foundation. He went on to state that the Ford Foundation is an agency that is not suspect. They fund IIMs and IITs in India. And of course, after those arguments were concluded, the CBI did ask for more time. The CBI did ask that only may it be extended by a week and that she be asked to come to the CBI every day.
Right.
But the court has decided that Teesta Setalwad will have to appear before the CBI on 4 days for 4 hours each, and interim relief is extended for 2 weeks. The hearing of the anticipatory bail in this will be on the 10th.
Right, Saurabh, thanks very much for joining us with those details. We are now also joined on the phone line by senior advocate Mahesh Jetmalani. Sir, thanks for speaking to NDTV. How would you react to today's developments? Of course, the special CBI court earlier in the day rejecting her anticipatory bail plea. Now she's got relief for at least 2 weeks from the Bombay High Court, though Teesta Setalwad maintains this is nothing but political vendetta and an attempt on part of the powers that be to eliminate her.
Well, I'm not. I think basically Teesta is on the wrong foot. She should really actually be saying what the case against her is on merits. Because, I mean, the allegation, as far as I understand, in this particular case, is one of violation of the FCRA Act. Now, the basic charge against her is that the company Sabrang Communication, for which she received money mainly from Ford Foundation of about $300,000, was not registered under the FCRA Act. Now, if you've not been registered, you can't receive a foreign fund. Secondly, in any event, no journalist or a publisher can receive this money. And thirdly, the money has to be utilized for the purpose for which it was advanced. So these are the three real charges. I don't know why we go on about political vendetta. You have to answer these charges. There's a court of law and there's a police investigation against you.
Right.
If she has the FRA permission for the thing she should be doing, is showing it to the court that, listen, this is the permission under which my company, Sabrang Communication, has the permission and therefore we were valid. I have not seen that till today, and I'm not surprised that our anticipatory bail was rejected. Whether custody is not is required or not is for the CBI to establish in the court of law. They seem to have done it successfully in the trial court. Now it's up to the High Court to decide.
So very quickly, before we let you go, one of the arguments that was earlier made by the CBI before this court was that Teesta Setalwad is a threat to national security. That is something that took many by surprise, with Teesta's lawyers actually rubbishing it as being absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I don't know why they've said that. I mean, we need more details. What you've told me, that's what they've said, right? So, I mean, right now, all that anybody who's making a comment on your channel is told is that one side is saying she's a threat to the national security, the other side is saying it's rubbish. So I don't know why the CBI says she's a threat to national security, what grounds they've unearthed it, but I presume it must be because of the manner in which the end utilization of those funds, according to the CBI, must be anti-national. So it's for the CBI to put that before the court. The trial court seems to have agreed with them, and for Teesta's counsel to rebut it. In the absence of that, And nobody can say anything about the merits of the case. I don't know the merits that deeply in this particular matter.
Right.
I'm a public prosecutor in another matter, so I can't comment.
Right. Mr. Jethmalani, thanks very much for speaking to NDTV.